Welcome everyone to another episode of YouTube and Live Me broadcast. And this is for the Madden 26. And let's get to some stuff I'll get over. If you want, like me, you want to join our family, make sure to DM me or comment me below. Or if you're on YouTube, make sure to comment me or look up on my social medias on my YouTube. If you want to join my WWE 2K25 Universe promo wrestling, it's for free. Same stats so I got told you, so let's get on to business. Now is like for the NFL Madden 26 game, we're going to play with Steelers Pittsburgh Steelers franchise. So, see you when I get back.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
affluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela River, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the visitor's sideline, there's the Bengals head coach, Zach Taylor, hoping his guys took full advantage of the late season off week in the schedule, trying to heal up now for the stretch run. On the other sideline, the Steelers head coach, Mike Tomlin. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go from the Steel City. They'll get across the 20, welcome down to the 23-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the veteran, still going, former Super Bowl MVP, comeback player of the year in 2023. It's Joe Flacco.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time, and I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling, multiple wins going into their bye week. And I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, know you're playing really good ball, it makes that week a lot better, certainly, than the alternative.
We'll work this out wide to P-Rod. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. 3rd and 6. Here's Flacco. He gives that to his big target there. 18 yards on the pickup there, and the Bengals going to have a first down. Now, faking the give. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Flacco. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Flacco. He'll find Andre Yoshimovich. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Flacco. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. It's now 2nd and 10. Here's Flacco to throw. Here's a screen set up for P-Rod. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no good.
Let's go. 60
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
Anytime you cross the 500-yard threshold in a single game, you're clearly doing something right. They did not have an answer for him or this offense at all last week, and now it's up to this defense to see if they can cool off this hot arm. The good news, they've had all week to watch and come up with a game plan to take away some of the areas that he had success in last week. But to accomplish something like that against this guy, it's going to be a lot easier said than done.
On third down, Rodgers. That's out wide to Warren. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And the Steelers first down.
On play action, Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards on that connection. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time.
And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
On the coverage.
To the air once more. It's Rodgers. He'll find his big target. Pat Fryer. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Go to 50. Here's Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 33, here's second and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 5. Now Flacco. He'll look middle here, caught by Boyd. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man is the tight end, Sample. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Second and 10. At the Steelers.
They bring Chase in motion. Flacco to throw. This one complete to Higgins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a third down and 4. He'll look to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are out to a 10-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Williams now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Second down, Rodgers. Pushed out to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They start with the lead and the football, and they do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That's taken in by the running back, P-Round. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. The second effort going to get him the 1st down. Looked like he might be stopped short, but he was able to break free and take it beyond the marker. He pulls it in around the 5. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. On the ground, this is P-Rock. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. They'll go with the sneak. He's going to have a Bengals 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. The tight end Fant in motion. P-Rock. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. 2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal. Go, Flacco. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McPherson now for the PAT. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. The TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. Past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And the Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down for Aaron. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
It's second down and 10.
Now a second down throw from Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they are facing a tough 3rd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. Here's Flacco. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
To throw is Flacco. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. 3rd and a long way to go.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
Throwing, Flacco. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Steelers offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Rodgers to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner.
Like, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And every once in a while, one just keeps away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. One of the Steelers has it. To the 20. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Flacco to the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the carry is P-Rob. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Pass caught left side by Vance. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Now, faking the give. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
A 46-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Steelers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo. Start this one with 1st and 10. From 29. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for us Steelers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Open man downfield is Smith. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Defense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. From the house, they've got it 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal.
No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Flacco to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. The all-pro Cameron Hayward in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. That brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
A 27-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bengals will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. And this is going to turn into a big loss. They force him out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage. Rodgers. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. 26. Rodgers. He's going to look downfield once again. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And a short field awaits. Fair catch taken on this side of midfield. The Bengals offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. We'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Flacco to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. 19. The tight end Fant in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. To the left side in the hands of Bull. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
A 55-yard attempt.
This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. In this case, the upright sent it right back.
From the 46, here's 2nd and a yard. That's caught! And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 6-yard line, a 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now they'll try to run the jet sweep. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. Now a 3rd and 2. Now Rodgers. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. Still on the move.
amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. To throw, it's Rodgers. A pressure there, got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And the work is close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Steelers 14.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Bengals offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Alex Highsmith. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, staying right with him, and we'll bring up 3rd down. Here's Flacco. He'll air one out for Higgins. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a 2nd defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. Again, working deep downfield. And good running on the return. Now help him out. Ball right around the 45-yard line. To throw is Flacco. This one complete to Higgins. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock is stopped with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 50-yard line.
Flacco. This one caught by Chase. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
Rolling, Flacco. Catch made, that's Boyd. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Back to the air one more time. The middle of the field is taken in by Chase. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
We're going there one at halftime. It's Cincinnati Bengals 29. Pittsburgh Steelers 14.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hanson and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. And it's the second-year signal caller, Jaden Daniels. He's going to scramble here and take it in. 13 yards away, he houses it. The Commanders are back to within a game of 500. They move to 5-6 with the win. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots as they host the New York Jets. And this is Ramondre Stevenson. He's got the ball. He's got a head of steam. He has a touchdown. 33 yards to the house. The Pats up their mark to 7-4 with this win. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings hosting the Chicago Bears. And it's DeAndre Swift. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Bears on top in this one at halftime. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Dax Hill. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's taken in by the running back, Piron. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 1. Now Flacco. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. His 6th touchdown now for the season. McPherson good on the extra point. And the Bengals will extend this 3rd quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Set it! 319! The shotgun, it's A-Rob. Oh, falling away, what a throw. He drops it in there. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
John Smith, the tight end. Man, he was looking for there. It's 2nd down. 319! From the gun, Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
58. Rodgers. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. I believe one of the Steelers was in there and brought it in. He did. So it stays with Pittsburgh. 3rd and goal for Aaron Rodgers. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. 2-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set. That'll be caught. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. Flacco to throw. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. The tight end, Fant, in motion. Here's Flacco to throw. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Mike Tomlin wants the officials to get another look at it. So out comes the challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the 1st of their 3 timeouts for the half. They'll look to throw again. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw yet again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Joey Porter Jr. got a hand in there and made the play.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. Here comes the jet sweep. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Flacco. That one taken in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. McPherson good on the extra points. And the Bengals tack on 1 more to their lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. And he was unguardable in the 1st half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. A 1st down throw from Rodgers. A looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
And that should have been a big one. There's no excuse to drop the ball like that. A sure-handed receiver that's this good. I'm not sure if he just didn't track it. I'm not sure if he lost sight of it for a split second, but when you get open downfield at this level, that's got to be a big play.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
It's easy to make your quarterback look good when you can just get open as easily as he has in this game so far. I mean, he had the big first half, remember. But here in the second half, he just continues to add to these numbers here in the 3rd quarter.
They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
Steelers, first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now Rodgers to the goal line, and
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Chris Boswell.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Now return, coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Hero. They'll take this to about the 28. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Flacco. Here's a screen set up for Pira. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good for our Bengals. First down.
On the play fake. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Cameron Hayward, his second sack of the afternoon, number 5 for him on the year. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the middle of the field. Caught by Higgins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Flacco. He'll work this out wide to Pira. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field as the officials will sort this one out. Throwing, Flacco. The middle of the field, and he's taken in by Chase.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Back to throw. He'll look middle here, caught by Ford. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. They bring Chase in motion. Now Flacco. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Another one from the 5. Second down and goal. Now it's Pira. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. This is the 8th play of this drive. And it's third and goal.
It's third and goal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to be dropped. And they get to him back at the 15-yard line. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll work to right about the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 3.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
37-yard line. A 2-yard pickup. Brings up third and
Trying to run it here with Warren. And he's not going to get the first down. They men brought him down his backfield on third and short. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They gain 18 yards on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Warren. He'll push forward for about a yard. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 9 yards to go.
From the gun, Rodgers. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. To throw is Rodgers. It is brought in the end zone. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense getting set to get back to work. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time. It dominated the proceedings here in the fourth quarter. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. Second and 11.
At the 27-yard line.
Now, faking the give. And this one is caught with momentum. That'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield. Flacco to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, here's Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Warren. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Good for a Steelers 1st down.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He finds Austin with the grab. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Rodgers. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. There's that man again, another catch. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on.
It is 2nd and 6. Rodgers going up top again. Down inside the 10. And he's very close to a touchdown. They want them just shy of the goal line. It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Warren. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, They've shoved him backwards.
He was taken down
From back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Important one here now for the Steelers. They're going to try to go for the 2-point conversion.
The Steelers will line up.
Throwing, Rodgers. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense are going to get set to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try it again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Flacco to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
To throw is Flacco. This one deep downfield for Chase. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. The Bengals out and ready to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This is taken at the 25. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield. The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. A run up the middle with Warren. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run here with Gainwell. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Taken down back at the 42.
Rodgers to throw. Going for it all. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Battle there defensively.
Rodgers now. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And the Bengals are in great shape here as they take over at their 46. A run. It's Pira. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for Bengals. First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3. The tight end Fant in motion. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He's going to have the Bengals first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw right side, taken in by Boyd. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
First and goal at the 1 yard line.
On the read, he's going to try and run with it. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 3.
Throwing, Flacco. Here's a screen set up for Hero. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Go, Flacco. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, it's Williams. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks.
The ball comes out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
At the 23-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw from Rodgers. They'll try to set up the screen here. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Wells, another catch for his favorite target. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down. And he will score. Game on. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The pick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd down, they need 7. The tight end going in motion to the left. On the ground, this is Piron. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. There's Fant open right side. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Steelers offense ready to take over possession of the football. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stones. And the Bengals are right back in this one. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one a win for the visiting Bengals. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
The playoff race is taking shape. I'm Scott Hansen. You're tuned in to the EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 11. Some big games to get to. We'll start in the Steel City. The Steelers at home to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Jamar Chase. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We're looking on the Rams as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's Puka Nacua. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Rams run their winning streak to 5 straight as they get another W. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles taking on the Detroit Lions. And when you need the tough yards, give it to Knuckles, David Montgomery. He'll take this one in from 2 yards out. The Lions are playing well. They move to 7-3 with the victory. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.